Okay, so Tommy, thanks for joining us in this call all the way from Sweden. How are you?
Thank you very much, Joachim. I'm all good. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Well, we're here to discuss the partnership between Eleiko and Unscared CrossFit, which we are very excited about. So, how are you guys doing over there?
We're doing all well. We're really looking forward to 2015. 2014 was a really good year for Eleiko and for weightlifting in general, CrossFit as well. So we're really eager to kick off 2015 and yeah, looking really good.
Okay, excellent.
Well, we're really happy about the partnership that we have with Eleiko. We honestly couldn't have picked a better partner for our material. Of course, our main core business will be CrossFit. Could you tell us a bit more about the cooperation between Eleiko and CrossFit now, specifically the new XF line by Eleiko?
Yeah, well, we started off a couple of years ago when CrossFit became bigger and bigger. We started off by doing some bars more specifically made for CrossFit type of training. We've been doing weightlifting bars for forever, but there is a difference in use between weightlifting, powerlifting, and CrossFit. So there's a difference in the bars as well, and we wanted to meet the demand from the CrossFit community that they really wanted to have an awesome bar to do CrossFit lifting with. So we came up with a line of products, the XF line, towards CrossFit, which is still the same Eleiko quality in all the bars, but they come in more specifically made for CrossFit and the use that you have in CrossFit. Yeah.
Eleiko is basically now expanding its territory, and we are really happy that you could fully equip us in the gym. How are the partnerships working with the CrossFit gyms? Like, what's your view on working together with us, for instance, or other CrossFit boxes throughout the world?
Yeah, well, we have since a couple of years back. We had several big CrossFit gyms all over Europe and most of all in Scandinavia. But we're starting more and more to come out in Europe as well, and people have seen that we have this line made for CrossFit. And from last year, we started teaming up with some of the biggest CrossFit boxes in Europe, and that's where you come in as well. And we wanna have these, what we call the Eleiko Flagship boxes. Well, the Eleiko Flagship boxes work started off last year, and we're really eager to do this full time this year. The Flagship boxes are represented as fully equipped with Eleiko, with the bars, disc, but also more equipment. And when you visit an Eleiko Flagship box, you know that they have all the equipment needed for really good professional lifting, both for powerlifting, weightlifting, and CrossFit. And also that they have the highest quality in both terms of equipment, facility, coaches, and so on. So the Eleiko Flagship boxes in Europe are really the top CrossFit boxes in Europe. We have a couple of them in each country, but not many.
So we also discussed the opportunity to bring Eleiko Education to our box, or to other Eleiko Flagship boxes as well. Can you elaborate on what you guys offer when it comes to education and what we can expect and be excited about?
Yeah, the education part is becoming bigger and bigger, and I'm quite sure all CrossFit coaches all around the world see this as well. And there's a huge demand for good education. There are a lot of educations in all over the world, some better, some maybe more easygoing. But we've been doing weightlifting for over 50 years. We're a weightlifting company, and that's what we do. That's what we've been doing for a long time. We've been having the Eleiko education for many years as well, and we know it's a really strong education. We had it in Scandinavia for the last 10 years, so now we're bringing that one out international as well. We've been doing them in Hong Kong, in Brazil, and in many other countries, and they've been really well received. We've been doing them in Europe as well in some places, but for the next year we'll be doing them more and more. So we're really looking forward to having one at Unscared CrossFit as well.
Another thing we're actually really happy with and proud of is the fact that we'll be having a completely custom Eleiko CrossFit Rig and being the first one in Holland to actually have that. Could you tell us some more about what makes this CrossFit Rig, Eleiko CrossFit Rig, so special, and why other CrossFit boxes should definitely opt to consider also thinking about getting a Eleiko specific CrossFit Rig?
Yeah, what we've been doing is with all the Eleiko products, we always stand for top quality, and that has always been the most important thing for us for many years. Also bringing in these Eleiko rigs, we had the same target for them as for our CrossFit bars. They are the best CrossFit rigs there are in terms of quality, and we've been looking at many other rigs as well, and to see what we can do better in terms of both big changes and small changes and details as well, in terms of welding and so on. And what we came up with is a really strong rig that has both the perfect fit for CrossFit, also in terms of quality and performance of rig.
Yeah.
So they're really looking great fun and great rigs.
Yeah. So one question I get asked a lot from people in the community is, Eleiko. A lot of functional athletes know about the brand. Obviously, you guys are you have a track record, but they also tell me like, oh, isn't Eleiko like super expensive? And I would never buy a bar because I'd be scared to break it. So what do you say to people that come to you with that question?
Yeah, I often hear it, and it's great to hear that people have good feeling of Eleiko, but also very high expectations, and the feeling that we have that we are very expensive as well. I would say for 10 years ago, we only had our competition weightlifting and powerlifting bars, because that's where we came from, and these bars were made for World Championships, Olympics, and so on. But coming in with the XF bar as well, made for CrossFit, since the demand is not the same in weightlifting, powerlifting, and CrossFit, the bars differ. In all bars, it's the same steel from the powerlifting, weightlifting, and CrossFit bar, but still there are slightly differences, and we're able to cut the prices in these as well. So an XF bar still with the same quality as the competition bar comes in about the half price.
Yeah.
So it's really affordable. And if you look at the long-term use of an Eleiko bar compared to others, I would say the Eleiko bar becomes quite cheap, because you can use it for many years.
Yeah. Okay, well, we can't wait to come and do a factory tour someday and show the guys here in the Netherlands how you guys produce. I think that would be awesome to shoot some footage of as well. And for now, we want to thank you for joining us in this call, and we hope to see you at our grand opening.
Thank you very much, for sure. Here at Eleiko, we are really eager and looking forward to the opening of the Unscared CrossFit. We will truly be one of the most amazing boxes in Europe, and we will for sure attend the opening.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Tommy.
Keep it up.